Well, hello everyone. I want to wish you all a happy new year, and I hope 2025 will be kind to you all and it'll be a great year for you all. um, Long time no see. I know it's been like a little over, tiny little bit over 6 months since my last video. I never got back to everybody because unfortunately I went through one of the craziest, hottest summers I have ever had to go through or endure since I have been in the van. We went through a solid 3 months of battling 90 to 100-degree weather. It was crazy. I literally did not turn on my computer at all because of the risk of damaging my computer with trying to work with my electronics when it was that hot. It was just the most craziest, I'm just going to say that, summer I've ever had to go through. I have had periods of hot spells, but nothing that was as prolonged as what I went through. And the whole time I kept saying, I'm so glad Milo isn't with me for this. You know, he had to endure some hot summers, but there usually were brief periods or we were able to get up into higher elevation. Well, we were not able to get up into higher elevations last year because of Kent's rig having trouble climbing and stuff like that. And also, I didn't want to put my van through any more extreme wear and tear of going up and down elevations until I built up a little bit more of my emergency fund. I have money put away in a retirement account, but I'm trying to protect that money. So I didn't really want to tap into that until I personally was able to save up a little bit of my own emergency fund and let that money grow back up again, because next year is going to be the year that Kent and I are going to go in together to look for some property. We almost found some property at the end of last year, but we decided to walk away from that property because it was in a flood zone. And so we did not feel safe about obviously going into land in that kind of a situation. And I know this coming year we'll have, an earlier start to start looking. And I really want to know in my heart that whatever we find will be the right property, not something that we're going to rush to get into. So we're going to just go in as friends, partners basically on the land. And because definitely we're better off out here when you have somebody to to buddy up with. It really does help tremendously. So that is going to be the plan this coming spring, early summer, and hopefully find something. I do not want to put a lot of that information out here in the internet world, social media world, basically, and even on Instagram. I just notice people get into other people's businesses where they do not belong, and then it can cause problems. There's a lot of my life that I have realized I enjoy the peace and quiet of the solitude of my life than putting it out there in social media areas. I just never have enjoyed a lot of that. I don't mind sharing some things, but there's a lot of things that I started to realize in the past several years that I did not enjoy about sharing my life on social media. It just became something that became more of a burdensome than something I really enjoy doing. I don't mind enjoying the photography and certain things, but a lot of the personal things, I just started to battle with that. And so I started to pull back. I also wanted to enjoy as much time as I could get with Milo before he passed away. I noticed that the time it was taking to put things on the internet, on YouTube, was taking away from valuable time that I had with Milo. And I started to realize as I lost my sister in 2021, another best friend of mine in 2022, I started to see that time is precious with our loved ones. I'm a little old-fashioned anyways, because I come from a period of time before social media has gotten to the level that it has gotten to. And so I started to realize that time is something that's so precious, and we don't get to do time over again. So in the end, with my relationship with Milo, I have no regrets for backing off, spending less time on social media, allowing my remainder of my time to be with him. Instead of looking at a computer and trying to make videos and sort through videos and doing things like that. I didn't mind doing it at a lower level, but I did not want to do that at a higher level, or a level that it would take for YouTube to be happy with me being monetary, okay, or monetized, sorry. So as time went on, I became less and less and on here, and then also when Milo passed away, I had to go through that grieving process, and it was a hard grieving process because I have always had dogs for about 25 years of my adult life has really been centered around dogs. My career was centered around dogs. I'm a former dog trainer, and I also groom them. So when I started to lose Buster, and then I was facing Milo, I did not want to get another dog because I did want to take a break from having a dog. But I never imagined that making that choice would be so hard. But I still felt that that was still the right choice for me to do right now while I'm out here, while I'm in van life, because the weather was becoming harder for me personally. I found it to be with the type of breed of dog, especially that I like, but just to deal with having a dog in my setup. Kent took on Lucky that we found in the desert in February of 2023, but he's set up better to run things that can help keep it cooler, and he can just do it better there than what I felt that I could do. I mean, I did okay for Milo, but because Milo was old, and there's wraps and he's small, and there's fans, and but I don't want to do that again. I just knew that I wanted to take that break. But it was, like I said, harder than I ever anticipated, getting used to being alone without a dog. But I am there now. I'm better. I still miss Milo every day of my life, and I always will. And I miss having that doggy companion in my life 24/7. But I just know too that it is still the right decision for me to do right now. And so I'm okay, I'm finally okay with accepting that choice. And I kind of knew going into it, like I said, this is where I needed to be right now. So no regrets there, but I miss sharing my heart with a dog. I just don't want to share van life and the temperatures and extremes and everything that can come along with this lifestyle without a dog. I find that the worry is far less now. I only have to worry about me. I don't have to worry about him, or getting up higher or finding somewhere to be cooler for him or a dog. So that's where I am with that. But because of that grieving process, that also kept me away from YouTube even more. So I kind of was debating after my last video, what was I going to do? Did I want to keep trying to hang on for the monetization that YouTube, they actually expect you to get out certain amount of videos and you have to have certain amount of watch times basically, and I don't want to do that. I just, it's never been a job for me. It was more of a hobby. And then I found out as time went on, I started to enjoy making the videos less and less and less. And then I got behind on keeping things organized, the videos, clearing my data up. And I just found it to be more of a job than a hobby. So I've let go of the monetized part. I got the warning thing that they give you, and now if I wanted to keep it, I have to do certain things, and I don't want to do that. So I have a 30-day warning now with them, and I'm going to let the monetization go on away from, off my channel, basically. So what that means is, I don't know. I mean, in 30 days, they could choose to wipe out my whole channel. They could keep it. They could actually run ads on it, which I haven't received any monetary from them in the last couple of years anyways, but so I don't know, maybe they're getting all the money from the past couple of years, but I know going forward, if that continues to be there, it's not because I've chosen to do that. Pretty much all of that will become in their hands, and also whether my channel will get to stay here or not. But I am preparing for that. So I'm saving all of my videos and putting them tucked away. And I will still, put up videos occasionally, I don't know, maybe once a month I could do updates. But I'm really not traveling like I was doing. And so that is another problem, I'm just not. I'm just going between a couple favorite areas that I have in Nevada and a couple favorite areas that I have in Utah, and then I'm hoping to find land, so I'm really not traveling far anymore. So there's not a whole lot to share anymore. So I'm really at that crossroad in my life and with my channel where I take it, and that's why I'm thinking maybe the best thing to do is to just say a farewell and goodbye. But I'll be open to hear what you have to say, because I'm not about the numbers anymore, and I don't have the pressure about the numbers anymore. For those of you that have been here for a long time, if you want to continue seeing updates occasionally, let me know. But other than that, I'm okay too of just saying farewell. It's been a great ride. It really has. And I can't thank you all so much for being there from the beginning of my travels and through the journey with my dogs and to the end with Milo, But it is hard to be here without him. But I am feeling a little better today making this video without him. I think I've gotten used to it, even though I'm getting a little choked up. And I think that's going to be there for a while because he was such a big part of my life, and for so long. He lived 15 years and 3 months. I was so blessed and to have him and us to have each other. But I'm okay. I'm way better. But really, when we're at our camp, we just hang out. You know, I got into more of creative art journaling. I'm really excited about that hobby. And also we do the e-bike rides, you know, and stuff like that. But even I don't do that as much as I used to do. I'm kind of also feeling my age with all my spinal issues and arthritis in my hips. I turned 64 this year. So my body is feeling it. I'm feeling tired. I definitely am. And I'm okay with hanging low now and just enjoying more of a solitude life. So I don't know. That's where I am. I wanted to at least share that with you all. There's some other things I would love to share, but I don't want to get into that right now. But yeah, it's just a different feeling out here than where I was when I first started out. I definitely feel different out here, and I'm ready to just not you know, I'm moving. I want a home base. I'm getting so itchy and ready for a home base. So anyway, so that's where I stand. Again, I want to share and say thank you to everyone who has been a part of my journey, really from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. And so I don't know. You can tell me what you think down below on whether occasional updates or, yeah, we just say a final goodbye. I don't know. I'm still haven't decided. But in the meantime, I am looking forward to 2025. Looking for property. I just I'm ready for a new chapter, and I hope 2025 will be good to you all. And that's kind of what I hope, and it'll be good to all of us. I I could say a lot of things that I want to say, but I'm trying not to go there in this video. All right, so I love you all, and thank you again for being a part of my journey, and with Milo and Buster in the beginning, and just thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Be kind to yourself, and to those that are in your life, your loved ones. Hold them close to your heart. Know that they're precious, and value that time with them. Please value that time with them. Don't think you have tomorrow, because tomorrow can change in just 1 second. All right, take care. I love you all, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.